Mr. Brown, I wish we had more people like you.
Welcome back to Myth and Reality, where every decision, every word, and every reaction inside the courtroom gets broken down for you. Today, we're diving into a case out of Wisconsin that starts off looking serious, felony-level serious, but quickly takes a surprising turn. On one side, you've got Joseph Brown, a 39-year-old father facing what originally looked like a major drug charge. On the other side, the state's ready to cut him a deal that transforms this case into something far lighter. But don't be fooled. Hidden inside this courtroom back and forth is a fascinating lesson about how prosecutors handle charges, how state borders can change everything when it comes to marijuana laws, and how personal responsibility plays out in front of a judge. Stick around, because this case has moments of humility, emotional confession, and even a surprising reminder that not all defendants walk in trying to play games with the system.
Alrighty. So then I have Mr. Brown. We will go on the record in the matter 25 CM 122, State of Wisconsin versus Joseph Brown. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Villard in person. Mr. Brown appears by video conferencing with approval of the court. We're set today in this matter for an initial appearance. This was a case that initially looked a lot more serious upon arrest. However, in the determination of the district attorney's office, they have only charged a misdemeanor possession of THC. He does have $3,500 posted. Again, when you were arrested, Mr. Brown, it looked a whole lot worse than what the DA has sifted it out to be. Is there an offer that can be presented?
Yes, Your Honor, we would offer to amend the THC down to an ordinance. He plead to the speeding ticket and we would DRI the other traffic ticket.
All right. So do you understand the offer? I do not have any tickets here. They must be on a different date and time. Let me pull those up. Yes, 25 TR 506 and 505. It is a speeding ticket, 20 to 24 over, and passing in a no passing zone. So you are offering to amend the crime to a ticket, an ordinance violation. And the offer is to do that and for him to plead to the speeding.
Here's what's really happening. The state is essentially saying, we could pursue this as a drug crime, but instead, we'll let you walk away with just a speeding ticket and a fine. Think about that for a second. Instead of facing jail time or a criminal record, Joseph Brown is being offered a financial penalty and 6 points on his license. Now, 6 points might not sound like much, but in Wisconsin, racking up too many points can mean suspended driving privileges. So this isn't just about money, it's about freedom to stay on the road. Would you take that deal? Or would you risk going to trial, hoping for something better?
Yes, Your Honor, and then the fine would be $225.70 and 6 points assessed.
And so you're asking for the speeding as charged?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So Mr. Brown, that is the offer that's been presented. If you wish to accept it, we can take care of it here today. If you wish to think about it, I can give you more time, whatever you would like. But again, the offer is amend the crime to a misdemeanor, plead to an ordinance violation like a ticket, plead to that, as well as plead to the speeding ticket as charged.
This is one of those rare moments in court where you see genuine humility. Joseph isn't making excuses, he's not trying to twist the facts, he's flat out apologizing. Notice how he immediately identifies himself as a father. That's not just a throwaway line. Defendants often emphasize their family role as a way of showing the judge they're grounded, they have responsibilities, and they're not just another repeat offender. Judges do take that into account, whether they admit it or not. Do you think Brown's honesty here makes him more sympathetic, or should the law stay blind to personal struggles like family and past trauma?
Yes, Your Honor. This is my first time in trouble in doing this, and I'm sorry wasting your guys' time and everything. Can you explain it to me? So would I just pay the speeding ticket and
the ordinance violation. So you do have enough money to take care of it and handle it all today because you've posted a lot. Because again, it looked a whole lot more serious when you were arrested versus how it played out. So what would happen is they would ask for $330.50 for the THC ordinance or THC ticket. And then it would be $556.20 total that you would owe. And that can be taken out of the money you've posted.
Yeah, that would, like I said, I apologize for wasting your guys' time in here, and I've never been in trouble. This is my first time. I'm 39, and I'm a dad, so anything to do this, and I would take that plea. I would appreciate
All right, that sounds good. And I'm just going to remind you, sir, you're 39, you're a dad, you have kids. In Wisconsin, any amount of THC, any amount, even residue is illegal. Okay, I know you're coming from Minnesota. There's different laws there. So I'd just be extremely careful when you cross the border, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Can I say one more thing too?
You may, yes.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm a dad, and my brother died 4 years of lung cancer, and I live in Minneapolis, and I know it's not like, it doesn't sound right, but I got kids and a 5-year-old son, and I just didn't want to get shot or anything, fentanyl and weed. And my brother had stage 4 lung cancer, and he died at 40. Like I said, I really apologize, Your Honor, and I just want to thank the court and everything. So,
Mr. Brown, I wish we had more people like you accepting the responsibility and wanting to take care of things and own up to everything. So kudos to you. Formal motion to amend possession of THC to an ordinance.
So moved.
Granted. How do you wish to plead on the ordinance, the ticket for the THC, no contest or guilty? And you can plead no contest. That's just fine.
whatever you think is in my best interest, I'll plead the no contest, whatever.
Okay, I can't tell you what's in your best interest. You have to decide that, but I will enter a no contest plea on your behalf as it relates to that speeding ticket.
This is the turning point. The felony-like charge for possession is gone. Instead, Brown walks out with a non-criminal ordinance violation, basically a souped-up ticket. The judge even clarifies that the excess bail he posted will be refunded after fines are deducted. It's a huge downgrade in consequences. But here's the real kicker. Had this happened just across the border in Minnesota, where marijuana laws are far more relaxed, Brown might not have faced charges at all. This is a perfect example of how geography, literally crossing a state line, can determine whether you're treated like a criminal or just another driver with a traffic ticket.
Do you also wish to enter a no contest plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court will enter a no contest plea as to that matter. I will dismiss and read in the other case. For the possession of THC ordinance, I will assess $330.50. For the speeding ticket, I will assess $225. I added wrong. Oh, it is 70 cents. That's so weird. $225.70 and 6 points off of your license. You have that money paid. It'll go towards that. The rest of the money will be sent back to you. Okay, Mr. Brown. So I need to know, are you still in apartment 4211?
Yes, Your Honor.
And can I get a telephone number for you, please?
Yes, Your Honor. It's and
May we send you text message notifications if we need to?
yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Brown, again, I want to thank you for taking accountability and owning up.
Can I say one more thing? Sorry.
You sure can.
I had and I haven't been sleeping right. I've been like and like I said, I apologize coming through your county, and I really didn't know the laws. You know, like you say, Minneapolis is so like, it's just, you know, they got marijuana shops around everywhere. You know, people smoking weed on the street. So like I said, I apologize coming through your county, and I had money and a phone seized. I don't know. I have.
You can get that back. I don't know if you had money on, you should have, if you had money on top of the bail, you can get that back. You have to write a letter to the sheriff's department, and you can copy the court. So make sure that we both, or you can send one to the court and one to the sheriff's department requesting that be returned to you, because it is no longer needed in these cases. Okay.
Okay. And my phone too. I got all my son's pictures and
You'll get it back. You'll get it back. But
Thank you.
again, you have to write a letter to the director of the evidence in the sheriff's department, and then send a copy of that letter to the court too. So you're going to send 2 letters, okay? One to the sheriff's department and one to the court, saying that you would like those items released back to you, that you have pled no contest to these matters, and that the case is concluded, okay?
Okay, and so I do the circuit court write a letter, and then the sheriffs in Burnett County?
Correct, the same letter. So you can just make a copy of it and send the same letter to both of us, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor, and thank you for the court and your guys' time. I appreciate it.
Mr. Brown, I appreciate you. Thank you.
So let's wrap this up. Joseph Brown entered court facing what looked like a much heavier charge. But thanks to prosecutorial discretion and his own willingness to accept responsibility, the outcome boiled down to 2 tickets and some fines, not a criminal record. Along the way, we saw a defendant who didn't fight, didn't deflect, but instead owned his mistake and even shared a heartbreaking personal story about losing his brother. The judge rewarded that honesty, and the courtroom ended on a surprisingly positive note. But what do you think? Should more judges give leeway to first-time offenders who show accountability? Or should the law always hit equally hard no matter what? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And if you found this breakdown eye-opening, don't forget, hit that like button, share this video with a friend, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom commentary.